What if I told you the very idea of England, one unified kingdom, began not with William the Conqueror or Alfred the Great, but with a man whose name you've barely heard of? Meet Athelstan, the forgotten king, whose reign between 925 and 939 didn't just shape the borders of England, it shaped the very heart of a nation. Athelstan, grandson of Alfred the Great, wasn't merely a king, he was the king, the first Anglo-Saxon ruler to unify the land we now call England. In 937, at the Battle of Brunanburh, Athelstan did what few thought possible. He crushed an alliance of Norse, Scots, and Welsh. This wasn't just a victory. It was the battle that would determine the future of England. Some even say Brunanburh was more critical than Hastings. Yet, how many of us know of this decisive moment? But Athelstan's greatness wasn't only forged on the battlefield. He had a weapon far sharper than any sword: marriage. By arranging strategic alliances through the marriages of his sisters to powerful rulers across Europe, he wove a web of diplomatic ties that would cement his kingdom's place in the world. Athelstan's England was more than just land. It was a player on the European stage. He wasn't just a warrior. He was a legislator, too. Athelstan passed laws to curb one of the great societal plagues of his time: theft. In a world where stealing was a matter of survival for many, Athelstan's strict measures were revolutionary. But they were also controversial. Did he go too far? And then, there was his devotion to the church. Athelstan was a pious king, dedicating land, wealth, and protection to monasteries across his realm. Some whispered that he was more monk than monarch, while others saw his spirituality as the key to his success. Could his religious devotion have been the force that held his kingdom together? Yet, behind the crown lies a complex man. Athelstan's personality was a mixture of piety and pragmatism, warrior and administrator, saint and statesman. Though historical records are limited, those that survive paint a picture of a king obsessed with unity. Not just territorial unity, but the unity of faith, law, and people. Athelstan. He unified a fractured land, secured its borders, and created alliances that echoed through the ages. Yet, his name remains a footnote in history. Why? Is it because his reign wasn't filled with the drama of scandal or betrayal? Or perhaps because he ruled with such effectiveness that he left nothing behind but stability? Athelstan, the first king of England. Remember his name, because without him, England as we know it might not exist.